All right. We are post 2025 Black Hills State football spring game, joined with Coach Josh Breske. Start off, just kind of share with us your thoughts of the 2025 spring game here today.
Sure. I don't know that the spring game was indicative of how our spring went, but it was a good day for the defense for sure. I'm really proud of their motor, their focus, their energy. JB called a really good game, kept those guys on point. Didn't see a lot of busts, didn't see a lot of open, just dudes running down the field without a defender nearby. They rushed the quarterback really well. It was definitely their day today.
Like what you had mentioned, the defense was very much the storyline of the day. Last year's defense, you graduated a lot of big pieces from that defense. How pleased are you with seeing what they were able to do today with a lot of those younger guys especially stepping up?
Yeah, really pleased. It's great to see those young guys. I think you hit it on the head, Alec. It's just, you recruit these young guys, you redshirt them for a fall, and then you just keep your fingers crossed and pray that all the hard work that you put into recruiting, all the hard work that those athletes put into training in the off season, and staying in tune with our defensive schemes and calls and learning the playbook and all those things. You hope that all pays off and shows itself in the spring. And golly, you got Caleb Tulos, Jeremiah Singleton, Reed Mackey, Jake Huffman. We had new transfer Herschel Craig, did a really, really good job throughout this spring. I'm just really proud of the freshmen, especially those freshman defensive linemen. I feel like they really stepped up in a big way this spring.
And then had kind of heard some other people kind of mention it earlier too. Towards the end of the game, offense, even though it wasn't their day overall, they did a good job of picking up some momentum late, getting a few touchdowns on the board. A few younger pieces there as well. What is it you've seen from them this spring? And then what is it you maybe want to see them do to grow going into next fall?
Yeah, I think they need to continue to compete and understand that there's a finite number of seats on those bus trips, right? There's a finite amount of dudes that we're going to dress for these home games. And so, yeah, numbers were thin through the spring. We have 79 athletes out. I think we had 79 athletes on roster this spring semester. I think we had 16 guys out at the most in the middle of spring. And so, yeah, a lot of guys were forced to be thrown into practices and thrown into different, 1s and 2s and 3 racks, rotations. But come fall camp, we have 53 incoming freshmen. We should probably still need to sign another 6 or 7 transfers. So we're going to have a huge roster. And just because you got reps in the spring when numbers were limited doesn't mean you're going to get those reps in the fall. So I think the biggest thing I want to see from these young guys is just them understanding that time can be their ally, but it can also be their enemy. They got to take advantage of the time this summer. We've been really fortunate here at Black Hills State to have the support of our campus, to have athletes on campus in the summer. They feed them, they'll house them. Our strength coaches are employed through Monument, so Monument has the 12 months employed strength coaches to train our guys all summer. If our guys don't choose to be here this summer, they're putting themselves at a huge disadvantage. But if I know this group the way I know them, we'll probably have well over 100 athletes here in June and July.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach, and congrats on wrapping up the spring.
Thanks, Alec. Go Jack.